So, one of the reasons why most anxiety sufferers remain for a long time in the anxiety cycle is because they are reacting instead of responding. Are you getting my point? They are reacting instead of responding, and responding is one of the things that I teach in my program. If you learn how to respond, if you learn why you're having these symptoms, if you learn why you keep developing new symptoms each and every day, if you learn the mechanics of anxiety, then you'll be able to understand why these symptoms are here and how you need to respond to them in order to stop having them in the long term. Listen, the stage that you're in is because your body has reached a threshold of stress. You overwhelmed your body with so much stress and you developed an anxiety disorder. So this makes you to be in the constant chronic state of fight or flight. Whether you're having symptoms 24/7 like me, I used to have symptoms 24/7. And when someone like literally say that they were having symptoms only, sometimes I was just like, I wish I was you. And also there's some people who also have symptoms at certain periods, like they don't have symptoms 24/7. But the fact still remains that you are in the chronic disordered cycle. You are in the fight or flight mode. What is happening here is that you have conditioned your mind to believe that there is a threat by how you respond. You're always responding in panic, you're always responding in fear, you're always avoiding, you're always fighting, you're always resisting. Then your brain sees, okay, this is how she's reacting, this is how he's reacting. This means there must be danger, there must be a threat. And because that is how you have conditioned your brain to work, you're gonna be more afraid, you're gonna react because this is how you have conditioned your brain to work. You're always wanting to avoid, you're always resisting, you're always fighting, you're always worrying, you're always overthinking. What you need to learn, what I teach in my program, is that your brain cannot differentiate between a real threat and a false threat. You're the one to retrain it, you're the one to rewire it, because when someone experiences anxiety, the threat is false. There is no lion in the room, there is no snake in the room, there is nothing making you to be fearful. But because you have conditioned your brain that really there is a threat, it's gonna send alarm signals, because the brain cannot differentiate between a real threat and a false threat. Are we together? So part of what I teach in my program is you are not supposed to react to your symptoms. That's why you are in this cycle. You're supposed to respond. Anytime you're having the dizziness, anytime you're having the heart palpitations, anytime you're having intrusive thoughts, anytime you're having thoughts that I need to run away, anytime you're having the earworms, those physical symptoms that you're not like, you're gonna say, I'm feeling them. You acknowledge them. Don't pretend like they're not there, because they're there. The more you try to pretend like they're not there, that's engaging, because when I tell you now, right now, to not think of a pink elephant. Have you think of a pink elephant? Of course you have think of a pink elephant. So you trying to avoid thinking of it is engaging. It's already engaging the mind, because you are fighting not to think of it. So anytime you have the dizziness, the physical symptoms, the intrusive thoughts, the panic attacks, the feelings of unreality, just say, you know what? Maybe you are in a party, maybe you are outside doing your thing, you're literally just living your life. Then you feel the physical symptoms. Just say, you know what? I'm feeling them, but I'm not gonna react to them. Instead, I'm gonna respond with the acceptance, the inner acceptance. Your attitude towards those symptoms. You know what? I'm feeling them. I know why they are here, but I'm gonna respond with acceptance. I'm just gonna continue living my life. I'm just gonna do what I do, regardless of the symptoms being there. That's how to respond. Do not react. You are reacting. That's why you are still stuck in the anxiety cycle. If you're interested in responding to your symptoms, then the link is on my bio. Book a call and I'll find you a spot in my program.